Hello, I'm Martin, and today I'm going to be showing you a possible fix to a bug with the Immersive Armors by Hoth Trooper 44 for Skyrim. So, the problem that a lot of people I've seen on the forums encounter is that they are unable to craft some armors when they're trying to craft the armor. The first thing I would check is make sure you're looking in the auxiliary armors tag of the Skyforge in Whiterun. If you use Sky UI, then you just need to look, then you can just search in the armors tab for what you want to forge. And if you can't find it, then you know you have a problem. So if you are there and you know that you are there, then the first thing you need to do is make sure that your Skyrim is updated to 1.8. And if you look in the fact, this is the first thing that Hoth Trooper mentions, is you need to make sure you're 1.8. So you need to find your Steam folder. For me, it's in my A drive. For you, it may be in your C drive. That's the default folder for most downloads. I've moved mine because of storage issues. So find your Steam folder. Go to the Steam apps, common, and then you need to find your Skyrim folder. And then you find the testv.exe or just testv. You may not have the file types after it. And that just stands for the Elder Scrolls 5. So then you right click on it, go to properties, details, and your file version and product version should be the same, and it should be greater than 1.8. So 1.8 or 1.9. So once you know that, let me backtrack here. If you don't have 1.8 or 1.9 downloaded, then all you need to do is update it, and that can be done by uninstalling it, then reinstalling it. You can make sure that Steam is updating it just by going to your library, right-clicking on the Elder Scrolls, going to Updates, and choosing your update. There's always keep this game up to date, which will automatically update it. That's what you see with all the downloads in the bottom when you start Steam up. Only update this game when I launch it, and high priority, which is what I have mine set to. And that just means that it's the first thing that's going to be updated when something needs an update. Okay. Now, if you know that is at 1.8 or higher, then you need to make sure your SKSE is updated. This is what a lot of mods use, SKSE, and it's very important that this is up to date. Otherwise, this mod and a lot of other big mods will not work. So that is done by finding... What you need to go to is this website, skse.silverlock.org. Go to the beta build 1.7.3. Right-click on the installer. Save the link as wherever you save it as this wherever you want it. Or you can do the 7Z archive, and you can watch the video here on how to install it manually. I just use the installer, it works fine. So wherever you want, I've saved mine to my desktop. If you get this error message, it's because your Skyrim folder is not where SKSE thinks it would normally be. So you just click OK, you browse it, and then you find it as I showed you earlier. And then you make sure that when you launch Skyrim, you use the desktop shortcut that the installer gives you. Otherwise, you won't be running the SKSE script. And to make sure that you're running the SKSE script when you start Skyrim, all you need to do is go to the console, and that's done with the key to the left of the 1. And then you just type in get SKSE version, and if you have it, it will tell you this. If you don't have it, then it won't tell you that, and you're not running it. Okay, so that's done. You've got your checklist. Skyrim is 1.8 or higher. Your SKSE is updated to the highest possible. Now, that should be all you need. If you run Sky UI, then Yet needs to be fully updated too, and all you need to do is go to the Sky UI page, go to the Documents or Folders tab that is provided there, and just download the newest one, and that should fix that. If you've done all of that and it still doesn't work, make sure you're at the Skyforge in the Auxiliary Armors tab. If you're using Sky UI, then you just need to find the armor you want to craft. I recognized the problem because I wanted Spellbinder armor and it didn't exist, so I knew that it wasn't working. Since Immersive Armors is a big mod, there's a lot that needs to be initialized. I don't know why this is the case, but what some people have done, they wait until the tutorial is over, and I waited until, I don't know when technically that ends, I waited until you got out of the caves of Helgen, and then I exited out of my game, then I initialized it in the Nexus Mod Manager, and I let it go, and it worked then. So if you have any big mods, like Immersive Armors or Immersive Weapons, then you should probably wait until after you get out of Helgen to initialize the mod, and then it should work. If none of that works, I don't know what to do. That's what I found after several hours of troubleshooting, and that's what I've got. Thank you for watching. I've been Martin. Bye.